So this is the Motorola G9. Let me run you through all the specifications of this device. At the front, you've got a 6.5-inch HD Plus display with a 20:9 aspect ratio. Now the 20:9 aspect ratio makes it tall and narrow. That means is that it's comfortable to hold, but reaching the top of the display is not very easy during single-handed usage. At the top, you have a dewdrop notch, which houses an 8-megapixel selfie shooter. On the device, all the buttons are on the right side, whereas the left only has the SIM tray, which is a little odd because the top button here is the dedicated Google Assistant button, and it is a little hard to reach while you're holding the device single-handedly. The power and the volume buttons are comfortable to reach. At the back, you've got a triple camera setup. Now this particular camera setup consists of a 48-megapixel primary camera, a 2-megapixel macro camera, and a 2-megapixel depth sensor. And the fourth element here is the flash, and they have put it in the same module. The module rises slightly, but it sits flush with the case that is available in the box. So that makes it a little easy. And the fingerprint scanner is positioned right below the camera module, and it is well positioned, so you can scan and unlock the device very easily. So let's talk about the ports on the device. At the bottom, you've got the USB Type-C port, the primary microphone, and the loudspeaker. Whereas at the top, you've got the secondary microphone and the 3.5mm headphone jack. In terms of the battery capacity, Motorola has packed in a 5000 mAh battery, and that makes the device a little thick. It measures over 9mm and it weighs about 200 grams. So when you are using this device for a while, you are going to feel the weight. In terms of the software, this is where I like what Motorola has done with the Moto G9. So it runs Android 10 and it is pretty much stock Android. It's very close to stock Android. Motorola calls it MyUX, but there are very little customizations. What Motorola has added on top are useful features. They call them Moto actions, and well, you remember the double chop to start the flashlight, right? So these useful features are still available on this particular device. Powering this particular smartphone is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 SoC. Motorola have used a hybrid SIM slot on this particular device, which means that you can either choose two SIMs or you can go with one SIM and the micro SD card.